So maybe people feel a little complacent. Maybe people feel a little cynical because they're thinking, boy, we haven't changed things overnight. I know that there are folks watching who wonder whether or not their investment in their elected leaders can or will actually solve the problems they face.
That was President Obama in Virginia late today, campaigning for Democratic gubernatorial candidate Creigh Deeds. Joining me now is Terry McAuliffe, former DNC chair and former Clinton advisor, and was in that Virginia race. Terry, good to have you on tonight. Can the the Democratic candidate's in trouble in Virginia? I mean, he's down in the polls. Can Obama make a difference?
Sure he can. As you know, President Obama won Virginia last year for the first time in 44 years. We have got to excite those voters who came out last year to come out. We have governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, the entire House of Delegates. Obviously, it'll affect redistricting, reapportionment next year. This is a huge race. People can't be complacent. I thought the president hit it right on in Virginia today. If you came out and voted for me, you need to come out and help me continue what we have started.
Why is Deeds behind?
You know, every campaign is different. Virginia, it is a tough state. I think a lot of folks in Virginia are upset. They don't like what's going on nationally and all of that. But, ultimately it comes down to the campaign you run. I'm very confident we can still win this thing. We've had a couple polls out today that are tough, but forget the polls. It's about those voters last year. If you want to deal issues on health care and you want renewable energy, you want to do waste energy, you want to move Virginia to a new place, Creigh Deeds has the answer for you. Bob McDonald is very conservative. He wrote a thesis that women shouldn't be allowed in the workplace or the destruction of the family life. Issues like that, we don't have time for that. We need to move Virginia forward.
Why is he with those points you just made, Terry? The guy is up 55-44 in the most recent poll that's out there, Washington Post poll.
Yep.
If he's that conservative, what has happened to Virginia? Virginia governor was a Democrat. You got two senators who are Democrats. What's going on there?
And, it's for the fourth year in a row rated the best place in the country to do business. I think what's happened is I think they worked very hard. They were excited about last year. It was a big win, first time in 44 years. Maybe they've gotten complacent. They had their win. Now they're home relaxing.
All right, Terry.
I keep trying to tell people, can't relax. Yeah. This is just the beginning of this fight.
And you can't relax on public option either. We got a lot of heavy lifting left.
We got a lot of work.
Yeah, NBC Wall Street Journal poll out today. 2010 control of the Congress, 46% Democrats, 38% Republicans. You think that's accurate?
I do. Listen, I've been a big pusher for the public option from day one. I commend Senator Reid. This is why he's the majority leader. He has done his magic inside. But my best guesstimate from talking to folks is we still probably need 3 or 4 votes. So everybody who is watching your show tonight, we have now got to really double up our efforts because we still need help. We got to have it. We got the opt-out. There's no excuses now. We don't want an add-in. We don't want that. We don't want a trigger. Let's get this thing done.
Terry, when does it become President Obama's economy? That question was asked as well. President Obama and the economy. 63% say that he inherited it. 20% are giving him responsibility for it, and 15% some of both. Yeah. You talked about the job climate in Virginia. These job numbers have got to turn around nationally for the president, don't they?
And I do. Listen, thank goodness he put the changes he has got in, or we would be in a much worse shape today. I remind you of the $1.4 trillion deficit. Right now, 3/4 of that is pretty much left over from the Bush, the gigantic tax cuts, the prescription drug benefit that he didn't pay for in the Iraq War. If you look at our long-term budget deficit, they talk about $9 trillion. Yeah. Half of that is left over from Bush. President Obama's done a great job to stimulate this economy. It's going to take time. It's going to be a lagging as it relates to the job creation, but you can feel it changing. And clearly, Ed, by the time we go in next year with a public option, health care, and we've got job creation.
Good to have
President Obama is going to be in good shape. We're going to do great next year.
Terry McAuliffe, great to have you with us tonight.
Creigh Deeds going to win. John Corzine by 7.
All right. Thank you, Terry. Joining me now is